Good day to you, everyone out there, and welcome to this special session. Today is the day 3 of this phenomenon on behavioral coaches and therapists. We have a special one today, which I wouldn't want anybody to miss. Missing today is missing a huge lot, because I'm going to be unraveling the competencies, 7 competencies of an octopus coach. What is involved in octopus coaching, and how do I maximize the opportunities that are unfolded in octopus coaching mechanism? How do I gain the value word and the value structure of the octopus therapy? There is the octopus coaching, octopus dimension, octopus therapy, and octopus lifestyle. You must go octopus in your approaches, either as a coach or as a therapist. You can't afford to do less, especially at such a time like this. You must know what you are doing, why you are doing it, where you are doing it, who you are doing it for, when you are doing it, how you are doing it, and the harvest you are looking for at the end of the day. You are octopus when you can capture your 5W and your 2K. What am I doing? Where am I doing it? When am I doing it? Who am I doing it for? Why am I doing it? 5W and then 2H. How is the best way to do it? Okay, I have to mute everybody now because some people are not conscious enough to know that they are in a class. So, can I repeat myself for the sake of 1 or 2 people who just entered now? We have 1 hour to do all this today and no time to waste. The octopus coach. Everybody say with me, I am octopus. I have chosen to go octopus in all my approaches as a therapist and as a coach. You can unmute yourself now. I have chosen to go octopus in my
octopus
in all my operations.
in all my
operations.
As a coach,
as a coach,
and as a therapist.
and as a
I
therapist.
I'm going octopus.
I am going octopus.
Everywhere I face, I'm going octopus.
Everywhere I face, I'm going octopus.
I'll be everything at every time for every situation.
I'll be everything at every time for every situation.
That is octopus. You are landed, branded, and grounded. Nothing takes you by accident. In fact, octopus strategy turns accidents to incidences. It's mere incidents for you. People will rush you. Hey, Madam Chioma, see what is happening. You say, calm down, take it easy, take it easy. Octopus. Octopus is stable. Octopus is intelligent. Octopus is deep. Octopus sees ahead. Octopus, before you finish your story, he knows where you are going and how you are landing. And you see, the society we find ourselves in Africa calls for people who are coaches and therapists at octopus dimension. There are services we will begin to attend to now, gentlemen and ladies, or ladies and gentlemen, whichever gender comes for. that you will not be able to say, let me go home and come back. Right there and then you are offering solutions and creating the much needed intervention. Who are you when you do that? You are octopus. Octopus coaches and therapists are hands-on. They know what to do to pull the solutions out to every situation that they meet on ground because they are octopus. Their antennas are high. They are emotionally balanced, physically strong, mentally quick, cute, spiritually sound to pick details of the design. They can tell you the design and the details at the same time. Nothing takes them by accident. You bring accident before an octopus coach, it turns into an incident for you. You collide with him, it straightens you out. Where he needs to break you down, he breaks you down with the mindset of rearranging you. When you are an octopus coach in any field you find yourself, people will carry cry meet you, they go out laughing because you are octopus. Your antennas and radars are so sharp to pick the minutest detail and to help people out in their situations and in their conditions. An octopus coach or therapist is the one who knows what to do and do what he knows per time. People leave him or her with an impact. He makes an imprint upon people for an impactful engagement. It's octopus. People leave you and your essence does not leave them. People leave your presence while your essence remains with them. You know what it means to deposit in people while they go and grow the deposit. You are octopus. When you perform a service to a client on your own area of passion as an octopus coach or therapist, it lingers. It generates multiple effects. People see results. People come with insults, they go with results. Because you're octopus. So on this platform, when I'm through with you this week, many are called, few are chosen. We'll choose few whose mind is made up to become octopus. Octopusa in their appeals and in their various approaches in the field of life where they find themselves to do critical engagement. When you are octopus, you know what to do to carry your client along. Your listener, they enjoy you without enduring you. Octopus coaches, wow, they are celebrated coaches. They are coaches you want to hear over and over again. You give them recommendation and endorsement firsthand because they deliver. Being octopus in all that they do. So let me hang a PowerPoint here and to test for your octopusal value. Don't pose without being octopus. Otherwise, your octopusal value will not die. Say, I, James Komolafe, has taken a decision today that my octopusal value shall go up.
Octopusal value shall go on.
Go up. Go up. It has to go up. To go on. You're going to be offering services for juvenile, for the teens. I hope you can see my PowerPoint. Can you see what I hang?
Yeah.
Octopusal men and women in the house. Can you see what I hang?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes. Good for behavioral.
You offer multiple services at the same time, and you are likely to get results. You are like a man who has seeds, and you throw it, and everyone falls on the good soil. And they are bringing forth in their various places of deposit. That is an octopus strategist. That is an octopus teacher. You are teaching one thing and people see how to convert it to get some other thing out of it. We call it value what? We call it value creation incentives. People see value in it. People see things they can mop up from what you have just shared. In marriages, in relationship, behavioral violations are issues you handle and you convert them to definitions, where addiction becomes good expression over people. You handle complex situations and cases because accident comes to you but leaves you as incident. As an octopus coach. And the mental health issues, you have solutions to them. You are able to pass solutions in the pollution that you see. You manage crises. You even create customized programs and projects like retreats, behavioral health retreats, and preach it on Sunday and run analysis on Sunday. And people say, wow, today's service, we read Bible, we read Quran, we read this, we read that. We also did analysis. And people, wow, they say it's a rounded package. That's an octopus store. When you become octopus, even if it is sales you are doing, people say, what? This is more than sales. They borrow leaf from you. People want to steal, they will steal, but you know what? They will get hooked along the line. When you are octopus, you know what happens, Adley? People don't want to leave you. They want to come back again and again and again. They want to taste you again and again because they know you are coming out with different style as some other time because you're octopus. You are impossible person. People don't want to leave. They said they like your dimension. They don't know how you do it. Somehow, you always get answers for them. They see reasons, issues. When they meet you, you leave them with a deposit that does not die, rather it grows on. And they come back to show you the proof of it. Octopus. You are very original, vast, and versatile at the same time. You are octopus. You know your onions, and you fix people, fix life via it. You enjoy the glitz, the glitter, and the glamour at the same time. You are octopus. You are able to check up from the neck up in order to ensure that people are good neck down so that they can be great how? Leg forward. So everybody do your hand this way from today. Say after me, from this day forward, I will check up from the neck up in order to be good neck down. When I am good neck down, then I will be great leg forward. Thank you very much for saying that. Somebody is raising hand here. M4. Why are you raising your hand? Want to say something? So please put your volume at the highest pitch so that you can hear me very, very well. So we're doing this to showcase to you why you have to be optimal. When you are octopus, you are optimal. You are able to help people do what I call the no-grow-show strategy. You do what? The no-grow-show strategy. You help people to know their persona. You help people to grow their potentials. And you help people to show their production. People come to you with various needs. But they leave you with 3 variables, 3 deliverables. Know, grow, show. You know, grow, show them. What do you know about them and they know about themselves? Their holistic personality. Are there gaps? Are there loopholes? You fix it. Mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever. You are a fixer. That's the know. Then they grow. You show them their potential and how to hone their gifts and talents. Fix their loopholes, gaps, and all the rest. And then you grow their product. You show them their production. When they know their potential, and when they know their personality, and grow their potential, of course, they will show their production. They'll say, I'm no longer idle. I've got something to do. Your therapy the last time produced this. There's a lawyer with me who I used the no-grow-show strategy to fix 2 businesses for her. And she told me, doctor, for the rest of my life, I'm going to be servicing your seaway stuff in the office. Because out of need, 2 businesses came out for her. For some of you who will be taking my personal customized, I will generate resources for you from your fear. How many of you are afraid of one thing or the other? You have fear, you have apprehension. It's an incentive for you to create multiple businesses. I will turn your fear to fund for you. Anything that makes you afraid is a money spinning opportunity for you.
Wow.
Coincidentally, you people pray about it. I'm buying Satan.
Jesus.
Anything you are afraid, anything that is a problem, is an incentive for entrepreneurship.
An incentive.
It's a solution woven and wired in opposition, seeking your own opportunities as a crucial strategist, as an octopus therapist, and an octopus coach. But those are the things you pray about. Many of you are on this platform who have prayed away your wealth.
Jesus.
Prayed away your opportunities. Problem comes to you to knock on your no-grow-show door. You shut it out and plead the blood of Christ.
I tell you.
Hunger, stamonting. Any day an angel brings money to you, don't spend that money, because that's not the way to be rich. That's not the way to make money. You solve problems, you create intervention, then you have money. Money don't answer to prayer. Money answers to meaning. If you like, pray and fast, till whatever, to be rich. Poverty will surround, will mount. Prayer could give you inspiration. Prayer could give you power to connect to the owner of the one who gives power to make wealth. But if you think it is by just those religiosity alone, poverty and hunger, they are core courses, not elective, and they are postgraduate courses. Hunger 807, poverty 709. They are core courses and postgraduate courses, no longer elective. So better listen and get packaged so that you can manage without the damage as an octopus coach and an octopus strategist. So see your benefit. 1, you know the current status. You are able to fix your frame in the scheme of things when you become octopus. You carry capacity to walk every talk. You know why I get result and why people like my strategy and my style? I will not only talk to you, I will draw it out. I will show you gaps. I'll show you loophole. I will show you vacuum. I will show you trend analysis. I will show you where you need to cross your T and dot your I. When I take mental health under Laplace, where I train mental health experts from 102 countries, people say, wow, this is practical. I say, yes, I do practical psychotherapy, where I invade into you and show you what I can see. And you sit with me, you say, hey, no wonder this is happening. Me too, I will say, no wonder you came here. So are you ready for solution in the pollution? And as you are ready, me too, I'm ready. And where you have demand and supply, you determine the equilibrium point, quantity, and price at the same time. You pay me my money, I give you the value. You are happy, I'm happy, the society is happy. That is octopus. If you are making up your mind to vote for the octopus therapy and the octopus coaching, please say aye. Nobody is voting.
I.
And then you are able to modify behavior.
I.
Okay, thank you very much for saying I. Then you fix gaps, loopholes, and vacuum. And then beyond praying, people know how to plan and play their roles. You are octopus. And then you mingle faith with fact and belief system. You don't send people away to say, just believe, just have faith. Just believe in your God. It's not enough, therapists. It's not enough code to tell people to just go like that and just believe God. No, you must give them something to eat. You must feed them with something that will feed them at home. And they will call you that, Kai, I did what you said, though, see result in my hand. That's an octopus coach. Adversity sets the template for prosperity. You make money out of many through great manners as an octopus coach and therapist.
You make money
out of many through great manners. 3M. Meaning manners. And then money follow, especially where you have good methods, marshals, materials, without the manipulations in your manifestation. So very vital. And then the emotions of the individuals are stabilized. Bigger picture for massive outcomes. People, church, or society, and everybody, they know what they're getting from your life. Nobody trade blames. People come blaming themselves, blaming heaven, blaming God. But you are saying, just let's look at this together. And at the end of the day, the blame game is no longer there. And then you're able to do what is called scenario thinking and on a critical note. Now, look at what you get when you are octopus. One, you fix your internal responsibility for your external connectivity. How do I mean? 3 variables are pivotal. Activity, ability, and the reality that you face. Somebody is making noise there. That person is likely not to be octopus. So you fix, look at the three questions. When you're octopus, it is responsibility for what? Connectivity. You are first responsible, then you can connect. Look at it. I've told you all this. You have an internal framework that everybody, poor, rich, depressed, expressed, oppressed, abused, disgruntled, they face. You know your ability, You create the reality you want to see by engaging your clients in the activity that is required. And in therapy, when people complain, it's because they are not complying. And where they comply, they will not complain. That is necessary condition. You bring you build the internal frame that will sustain your fire and your passion for mental health. Many people are doing mental health today because they are needing money. They look for money, they need money, they just want to teach it and all of that. And they can tell you A to Z of mental health. But give them a kiss, they will scratch head and tell you theories. No, you must be able to invade into your client. Do what? Invade into them without being a witch. With their conscious permission. And show them the up and down. So when you train under me in your own passionate area, either business, mental health, psychotherapy, physiotherapy, medical therapy, pharmacotherapy, whatever, I'm going to package you to be able to do behavioral invasion, where you are pointed, you are sharp, you enter into your client, show him or her what you've seen, and then agree as to changing the tide and creating a paradigm shift for your client so that your client can be happy from the inside to the outside through the principles of engagement. And in engagement, what do? Critical engagement, 3 things. You interact. Can you say interact? To interface in order to intervene. These 3. So ability is what you have. Reality is what you want to create for your client, the scenario, and then the activity to be engaged is also done. This is the sufficient condition. Internal framework for external framework and fireworks. Where you don't have a frame, don't look for the fire. What we give to clients as coaches and therapists is our fire in a kind of a brand. Fire brand. That's what we give. But that fire on a sustainable note comes from a frame. The frame must produce the fire. You don't carry no frame, I'm sorry, the fire will be transient. You are going to have your client complain of relapses. You say, well, I tried for 1 week, but doctor, therapist, afterward, I just went back to my former way. And the boy is back now in 3rd rehab. You are practicing what? Atinuke. In whose school? In your home. So, please, don't do quackery. Get trained. Get customized to your area so that responsibility can feed what? Connectivity. Responsible to yourself as per your ability, what you have, reality that you want to create, and the certain activity you want to run will connect to connectivity. And what do you connect with? 1, content. Content is what carries you. It's what powers you per time. It could be solutions in the head, coupled with solutions at hand for specific cases. Solutions in the head, your skill, your competencies, your capacity, your capability mode and model, your giftings and your talent, your passion, your enthusiasm, they are all parts and parcel of your content. An empty sack will never stand. Content is not enough. University lecturers have it. You need the appropriate container to be able to service your client per time as an octopus coach or therapist. And then, how do I make contribution in terms of strategy? You also need to do it. When you know these 3 and you can harmonize the 3, what have you enjoyed? connectivity. So you need what? Responsibility to be able to breach the bridge called what? Connectivity. Responsibility is inside, connectivity is outside. So as a coach or therapist, what people enjoy is connectivity, because you have what? Responsibility. No responsibility within, no what? Connectivity without. So when people don't connect with you, find out, how is your house attitudinally arranged? What is the attitude at home? No attitude, no attitude. When you become octopus, see what happens. You create a flow. What comes around goes around. We see structures and systems working together and batting a critical mass. People know where to meet you, how to go through you, what to expect as they come out. All these things are very pivotal. People see it and people are able to connect. Now, somebody will have to go to the platform and ask people to connect through my Facebook. Many people are saying they cannot connect to the Zoom. Who is there? Who will write? Triumph, are you here? Gladys, are you here? Go there and let people know that they can connect through the Facebook and enjoy the same.
Okay, sir.
I can say I cannot connect.
Okay, sir.
And all of that too, and all of that. You see, people are saying they are snapping, I cannot connect. So they are behind the door. So you see, when you are octopus, you go around. You know what it takes to do what I call capture. You do not only go around in your structure, you also go around in your style, combing your client roundabout. So this thing is a two-way affair. When you are a coach trained by us or a therapist. Now look at octopus. This is the creature we borrowed the language from. Look at the 10 characteristics of an octopus. Can you see it? Highly intelligent and problem solving. That's an octopus coach. He looks for how to solve problems. He doesn't apportion blame and say, even you too, why did you do this? You are a quack. When somebody who already has problem comes to you and you are saying, but why? Oh no, Adeline, Chioma, you have to mute yourself.
Is it not
Then
muted?
excellent camouflage, an escape artist. He keeps himself first, save his life first, protective,
Can that person mute their mic, please? I'm not.
very vital. And then several hearts and blue-colored blood. You fix people on the inside. You can trace colors of emotion, textures of mentality, and all that from the inside. You can shade the passion of your client and show them the instability and the reason for it and fix them. They are found in oceans. You can go deep, deep, deep. You don't skim on the surface. You don't just do surface counseling and use observation and then method that work for somebody in Lagos who work for somebody in Canada in 16th century for a 21st century situation and that. They live in shallow or deep waters. So where you can engage people at shallow waters and at the deep. You are nocturnal. You can fix problem anytime, anywhere, any situation, and you are skillful. You have tools that you use. You don't stay there nodding the head and say, sympathizing. No. You have your tools, You have your pen and paper. You're taking down highlights and getting your fact on ground so as to do critical engagement in proper diagnosis as a coach or therapist. Very vital. And then you communicate. So look at what we're saying here. This is the octopus coach and the octopus therapist. I'm going to show you the 7 competencies of the octopus coach and the octopus strategy. It's actually a journey. What is octopus coaching or strategy or therapy? It is a what? Journey. Can I hear a journey? Okay, I muted you all. It's because Chioma was disturbing us.
Journey.
It is what?
Journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. And what are the characteristics of a journey? It has what? A beginning. It has what? A track. And it has what? An ending. Don't do a service that has no beginning, no end. And you tell your client, just be coming until we see results. You are a quack. No, you should be able to do forecasting, behavioral profiling, to show your client, to say, ma, sir, if you cooperate with me, after these 3 sessions, see where we are likely to be. Otherwise, they will say, he just cancel us of it. They will just say, the man just cancel me, although I like his cancel. A therapist in Ikeja says something similar. Then they are not comparing you. You've just failed in your role. You are not unique. When you say something and they say, well, they told me in 1974, 18 December, this same thing. I used it, although it worked, but it didn't last. You have just failed. You are not octopus. There's nothing distinct in your own service, whether it is pro bono or you are doing it for money or fee. Notwithstanding, offer excellent service, penetrate people as you appreciate them so that you can make contribution where necessary and needed. So let's go through the journey. Are you ready to fix the journey with me? Say I.
I.
Good.
I.
Thank you. So that's the octopus coaching. I've told you the difference between
I.
and therapy. Coaching, most time, goes along with you, takes you through from a source to destination. While therapy says, well, while going through and all of that, you also need to solve problems. The one you see, the one you don't see, let's solve it all together with you and for you. Now, the octopus strategist, therapist, or coaching begins from the C level. Can you say C level?
P level.
You have what
C-level.
it takes to make both you and your client see the things the way they are on the C level. What do you show there? Foundation. What do you show? Foundation by substance. You show your client foundation. Then you show your client, I'm going to tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 things in each of these 7 compliments. So you listen very well now. You show your client 1, foundation. Where is the root cause of this thing? How has this thing begun? You show them foundation at C level. Let's come to the scratch. That is an octopus therapist. You don't just listen to stories here and there and all of that. The way up is down. You want to build a project, you start from ground. So the first thing you show is by substance is called foundation. Then by strategy, you are looking at attachment. at this C level. What is the attachment? The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's an octopus expert there. And then by style, you are looking at positioning. Okay, Oga, you are standing alone here. Okay, why are you standing alone? Fear, fight, or flight? What is your adrenaline positioning? By style, you are looking at positioning. And then standpoint. You are saying, sir, this place you are is not completely bad. You are showing your client opportunity standing alone. Don't just tell them the bad side of it. Otherwise, you become another witch or white witch doctor who all they see for you is bad, bad, bad. Hey, 70 people will die in February. 25 plane will do this and that. No. You carry your client along by showing them opportunities even in their opposition. Because you need their emotion to serve them well. As an octopus therapist or coach, you must always arouse the emotion of your client on a positive note. Even if he's going to face firing squad, raise his emotion on a positive note. You are likely going to change his mind that will make him change his attitude, that will make the public to want to see him in a better and brighter light. That is our work as coaches and therapists. You must excite the emotion of your client. So check the standpoint and then the situation. What is the end of that place? And then what is his conviction? Why is he standing alone? Say, once between twice shy. I better stay on my own. No, I don't have friends again. No. Then find out what's the cause of that isolation, the aloofness in this person. Is it temporal or is it permanent? It can be temporal because of emotional ties. But where a client makes it permanent, that is a therapy work for you there to concentrate and comb it using 5W and 2H, using idea method to dig deeper, deeper, deeper. You may not know these terminologies if you didn't do our course 1 and course 2 in December and January, for which we have certified octopus coaches and therapists in the house. If you don't have 2 certificates here, you are not octopus yet. You are trying to be. If you have your 2 certificates ready, say I.
Aye.
Baba, you have the
Yes,
2
sir.
Okay. Okay. So that's the very first thing. Then there is a navigation. I told you to be octopus in service. It's a journey. When you see a coach or therapist doing one-off and the person goes, you are working like a herbalist. You are not different from a herbalist. And what's the characteristic? You have a problem. People have problem, they go to herbalist. Herbalist fixes it. They forget Baba in the bush, wherever he is, until they have the next problem. No. As coaches and therapists, I'm going to train some of you who are coming on board to be customized in your own packaging, the principle of delivery and the principle of deposit. They are not the same. One leads to another that gives you complete attachment, perpetual float as you keep flowing to your client. You need 7 competencies to do that, which time will not allow me to do here. So that is A, C level. Everybody say C level.
C level.
That is the beginning of the journey.
C level.
Your clients. Then what's the second journey? It is at a point of connection. Why is conviction that makes you to stand aloof? Your B1 is your point of connection. So what do you catch here? You catch fun. What do you catch in your A? You catch foundation. In B1, you catch fun for substance. How about strategy? Instead of finding attachment in A, in B1, you find alignment. As a coach, you can be here and you are not enjoying alignment. You're only doing assignment. Until you are able to connect with your own river and your water, your critical flow, your passionate appeal for mental health, for pastoring, for teaching, for selling, for business, for whatever, and connect to your real source here, you are not in alignment. And so many people use just mere head training, head knowledge, and all that without connecting to the instrument of their passion. And so what do? They struggle to get results. They dish out theories that lacks the evidence and the element of their persona. Now, as I'm teaching and equipping now, do I look like somebody who is just dishing out training? I'm telling you what I do to get results. So very critical, when you connect to a deep on the inside of you, you flow out from the deep. And in life, it is only deep that calls for deep. If you're operating from the deep, then you'll be able to touch people in the deep. But where you are skimming on the surface, I'm sorry, you only get people's brain and mind, which is temporary and transient. And before you know it, they throw in the towel again. So we're looking at your pitching. Where have you pitched as a therapist and as a coach? We are looking at your water table analysis. Have you been able to dig deep into yourself to touch where you flow out naturally and you can keep going on? And people say, wow, this woman is deep. Wow, this experience of this therapist is deeper than the one in Lagos, deeper than the one in US. It makes me feel at home being with him. Because you are flowing out from your original. Original comes from the word origin. As therapists, you must flow from where? Origin. In A, you are not in your original. Now, circumstance made you stand out. But in B1, you touch your origin to become original. And out of your out of your mind, out of your heart, out of your belly, out of your recesses, reservoir, shall flow what? Rivers. Rivers to touch lives, some for industry, some for maritime, some for whatever service, fishing, farming, and all of that. You just flow and keep flowing. That is your B1. You get planted. That's the best place to be. That is the place of contact. And then you can make critical connection via B1. It's a journey. When you do service from B1, you are likely to be a therapist because you are taking from your deep that does not dry. Can you see deep blue sea? It can dry. You can power a generation, service a community, serve a continent, do train the trainer, and people keep flowing from your idea. It's a never running dry idea. Very pivotal, very critical. That's your B1. I love to stay in my B1 because in my B1, I produce my best wine for my client. In my B1, I find attachment and alignment for my assignment outside, alignment within for my assignment without. Say I.